So we are in Idaho. It has been a hot minute since I played this game, probably about 3 or 4 weeks. Um, but I'm ready to roll out. We're gonna pick up some chemicals and hook them to the back of our turquoise truck. It was Kmart that always had like the turquoise this and turquoise that, right? Oh, and I forgot that is a rock, isn't it? Turquoise is a rock type, which is that color. It's that bluish color, and you get them a lot when you're out west. Like the Indians make them into jewelry. It's been a while since I've taken to the road. You take it on the road, baby. So, how was everybody's weekend? I trust that you guys had a relaxing weekend. We had a lot of fun last night playing Roadcraft. Binpin joined me after about an hour or so. And once again, anybody can join. If you guys have it, I was open to have people join. So, I didn't think there was a lunar eclipse. I thought it was a blood moon. But maybe it is the eclipse. You might be right, Jay. It is that time of year. Oh, speaking of the blood moon, I've been playing. I found a. They lowered the price of Castlevania Symphony of the Night um, over the weekend for the iPad for Apple. So I got it for my iPad, and I played like 6 hours today. I love that game. I'm about a quarter of the way through it. $2. Can't beat that for a great game. It's a huge game. And I hook it up to my I hook my Bluetooth controller up to it and play it that way. It's one of my all-time favorite games. It might be the to me it's the definitive like platformer. They took what was great about Metroid 2, the Super Metroid, and they made it just like even better, like with a lot of 3D textures and stuff. But they got that feel, and it was great. Oh, that stinks, Kevin. you Now, do you get any pay for that, or? All right, so we are ready to go. I need to go back to my inside camera. Whoa, somebody just went roaring by in real life. Or was it all volunteer work? I'll tell you what these paid guests. Okay, oh, well, that's good. That's cool, though. Like, you're actually running a harvester. Now, you're an engineer, though, aren't you, in real life? What do you do in real life again? Pay for work done. I don't know. Sometimes neighbors like, can you help, please? Well, hello, Louie. How are things in your neck of the woods? We've had a beautiful weekend weather-wise. It's been in the mid-70s. It stayed nice and cool in the camper. Hi, wife.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to let you know she crashed.
She did. Well, that's because she ate all those candies. She was eating a bunch of candy, and she was like, and then she cried a little bit, which I told Simone it was coming. I said she's gonna crash, and sure enough, she crashed, and now she's asleep. Oh, I didn't realize that. I always thought you did like engineering. Okay. But I guess I knew that part of it too, so. Yeah, it's been beautiful out. The mosquitoes were crazy last night though, dude. They were knocking at my windows trying to get in. Let us in. Let us suck your blood. I was like, get out. So I found one paint scheme that this paint scheme does not work with. This is, once again, we got the. Does that clash? Those are two colors you don't put together. That's pretty horrid. Oh, trying to turn around. It's pretty bad. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up. Shut up, dog! It's like the guy with the, what is it, Despicable Me when he has the shark under his, he's like, stop it! Sit it! Be quiet! Look at the shark keeps bouncing on the metal. Or on the glass underneath him, trying to get out. Well, off we go into Idaho. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. I did not use my blinker. I pressed the wrong button thinking it was the blinker button, and it was not the blinker button. It's Myru! At least that's the train horn. Let me pass! Oh, it's just too much like real life. Pick a speed. Fine, I'll nudge my cruise control up a little bit. That's what I do in real life. Oh, he's gonna sit on my stand. Oh, you. Yeah. The word I'm thinking has bag and another letter in it. Jerk. I guess not Myru. Not today, Myru. Not today. That is like real life. That's the only thing I hate about going back to Ohio is because you have to go through those states where I set my cruise control around 72, 71, somewhere around there, because that's where my truck gets its best efficiency. And then but the semi trucks on that road on 71 there and 65, they like speed up, slow down, because they just go with the hills. They don't want to be braking going down the hills. They want to get a run up, but it sucks because it's like you pass them and then they get up on your tail and they're angry at you because you're in their way, and it's like, well, you're not going to keep going that speed, so it's I try to watch for them, but it is annoying because they all do it and they all have to do it. It's otherwise they'll end up stalling out. Uh-oh, watch it. Well, at least I was in the right lane for that. Getting drier as we go. Does that say Shoshone? I think that's what that sign said. Nope, wrong button. I thought I had the cruise control on, but I didn't. Engine brake off. And we're at a happy 60 miles an hour as we travel through the wastelands, the badlands. So I think we'll go through, well, Boise. Do we pass through Coeur d'Alene? Route 84. I think we do. Where's Red Alpha been? He ain't been around for a while. He always knows where we are. I haven't seen Red Alpha in a while. Hope he's doing okay. It's the sad reality of the channel. I've been around so long that I've seen people come and people go. It happens. No, I mean, he's been gone for a while. Like, I haven't seen him for probably a month, at least 2 months, seems like. His life probably got busy. And, we haven't been super consistent with the streams, though I'm getting better at it, but until we got here and got our cable, it was pretty flaky. So, there's a little farm out there. So I'm going to Nashville in real life next week. I'm excited. I'm going to go see a couple bands that I liked when I was in college. I think I told you guys about this. My band, the guitar player, Mikey, I'm sorry, Dan, not Mike, Mikey's the drummer, put together this for us to be able to go out there. He rented a bed and breakfast and got a bunch of food and stuff and said, hey, I'm going to be in Nashville to watch these concerts. I bought you guys all tickets and a house to stay in, and we'd love to, get everybody to get together. So we're all getting together next week. It's going to be awesome. So it'll be a lot of fun. I haven't seen these guys. Some of the guys, I saw Tom, the bass player, and his wife. Gosh, probably about 5 years ago. And I saw Mikey 2 years ago. The drummer, but I haven't seen. Let's see, and I saw Dano last summer, but I haven't seen Seth in years. So that's going to be fun. But it's like the first time we've gotten together all together at once in probably about 15 years. The last time we did it, it was Mikey's 30th birthday, and we did a concert and played like 15 songs, and that was awesome. And he had Mikey's dad. I gotta get a hold of him. He had videotape of us playing like when we were like really young, like probably in Pennsylvania somewhere. And I want to try to get a hold of that because it was good. Like it was like a good concert that he videoed, and the sound quality was really good. And he showed it to us that way back then. And I'm like, man, I wish I could get my hands on a copy of that. Like we have some stuff that disappeared. We did a song in let's see, the guy that owns the House of LaRose, which is the Budweiser distributor in Akron, but they distribute for Akron and Cleveland, so it's a big business. He had a private music studio, and my band went in there because Todd was friends with him, or maybe my friend Chris was friends with him, and he's like, hey, if you guys want to record a song, so we got to use this like really nice studio and record one of our songs that we'd been working on. And I think we did like a 3-song demo in there, and none of us know where it went. Like we recorded it and we had the files and stuff, and that's disappeared. And that was probably the best recording that we did when I was in the band. Now, after I left, they went on and did another album, which was phenomenal. They ended up, getting into the studio. It was the first album they did with a record company. So when I was with him, we got the record deal, but I had had some issues. That was when my ex-wife and I were going through the first time we went through trouble. And she was, doing her thing, and so I backed out of the band because I realized I needed to kind of try to fix that first. And so they hired Seth, the other guitar player, and he wrote with them for that album. So I didn't get to be a part of that, but it was probably their best album, so I missed out on the best album. But right before that, we had done this 2 or 3 song demo, and nobody knows where it is. I wish we could find it because it was really well recorded. It sounded great, but I don't know where it is. So sadly, I'm going to have to see if I can. When I talk to these guys, I'm going to see if any of them knows where it is, because I've done some remastering of our other stuff, and I'm going to give it to them. Shoot, that means I need to get I need to get it together this week. I'll probably just locate it digitally so that they can download it without having to like carry around a USB stick. They can just get it like from Google. It's Nampa. Well, I think we're going to be on the border here soon. Yeah, it's going to be a blast, Jay. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Imagine it being on videotape. Videotape. Camcorders. What are those? I film everything on DSLR because the quality is much better. Actually, can be. Depends on the DSLR. The one I've got that's pretty good. It's a 6D, as in dog, Mark II. But the new one's even better. The 5D Mark IV and the 6D Mark III are phenomenal video cameras. Yep, this is how exciting driving through the Midwest is going to be. Can't wait till they get all the Midwest states. Ontario. I guess we're not going through Coeur d'Alene. Watch him go. Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. You rat. You dirty rat. Back when I was skinny. I'm so fat. I'm hopefully not going to roll the truck. I'm going below the speed limit. I mean, though I'm not seeing a speed limit on the. Usually the what do you call it? The GPS shows the speed limit, right? No, that's that. 65. But for some reason it's not showing. Is it this one? No. It's going to be nighttime, though. The sun's going down. So we'll stop overnight if we need to. Maybe that was it. What's up, 44? Whistler. I think we're crossing the border soon here. This is starting to look like pretty mountainous terrain. I'm slowing down a little bit. Oh. I don't know if there's... Oh, look at those mountains. That's pretty... Wiser. Bud. Wiser. Bud. Wiser. Oh, that turns that off. Wow, is that pretty? Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam and the skies are not cloudy all day. Oh, where seldom is heard a discouraging word. You're looking forward to Louisiana. Wait, what? What? I thought you lived in Louisiana. Why are you looking forward to it? Oh, Louisiana in Truck Sim. Yes. Yes. I can already tell you that my town is not on the map. When is that coming out? I mean, we got a bunch of stuff coming out. I think Tuesday is the new Farm Sim stuff. Sorry. We had the Ford DLC come out for Expeditions. What else? There's some stuff coming out. Most of it I'm not interested in, but... The new Mercedes-Benz pack comes out on the 9th. Whip-de-doo. The Unimog will be cool. It will be. And then it's got, just like, some implements and then a Mercedes. The quintessential European Mercedes-Benz tractor with the cab. Looks like a... Yeah. Oh, and some Mercedes-Benz trucks. Yep, a couple flat front Mercedes-Benz regular, like the modern trucks, like what we have in Euro Truck. But the Unimog can be used to plow and stuff. That it's a pretty heavy duty farm truck, so it's designed for smaller implements. It can pull a plow, it can pull a cultivator. People use them as tractors, so they use them as a spreader, sprayer. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good pack. It's maybe has more interest to me because we have the new in November. It's going to be a Scottish farm, so then it'll have some gameplay because. Right now, unless you're using a mod farm, which, people are, it doesn't, I'm working in America on my farm, so I'm not going to use it, but eventually. Oh my God, this turn. How's that? Oh, golly. Look at how pretty that is, though. You got 4 missions left. Oh, and 1 contest. I never do the contest. I'm terrible. Yeah, they do use them for plowing, though. If you watch videos, people use the Unimog for everything. So it's not just... It really is a tractor in its own right. But a little more than light duty. I've seen them pulling like a 2 and 3 bottom plow, like pretty big plows that they pull with it. So it's done. I saw that truck slow down. The curves are a little too big for 60. I'm not sure if we're still in Idaho. I didn't really see a state cross sign. Move. Oh, wow. This is a big one. Oh, that's true. You can put a couple of the spreader and then a couple of bags on the back, right? Yeah. Reloading on the go. I'm not sure how far we have to go, but we should probably stop for the night. We're still on Route 84. I think we're getting near the Idahoan border. Idaho, Idaho, Idaho. Sure is a pretty sunset. Actually, it's kind of just a sunset. There's no clouds or anything. Nothing spectacular. And the next thing you know, it was night. There is a way station up ahead. I'm wondering if we can get in there for the night. Which also must mean we're getting near the state line. That would make sense. Yeah, Pendleton. That's Washington. Blah, blah, blah. I couldn't read that. Something ahead. Way station 1 mile. Ah, we got to pull in. That actually works good. And they are open. Open for beeswax. Okay. You got it. You got it. Which does mean we're entering into Washington, or have entered. 6% downgrade ahead. All right, looks like the rest center is up ahead on the right. Some guys already hogged this one up. Good morning. Just kidding. Viewpoint. That's where we're going to rest. I don't know that I've ever been this route before. I don't remember any of this. It sure is pretty. Make sure we're in there slim. All right. Parking brake on, engine off, and rest. Alrighty, parking brake off. And off we go. Good night's rest. Oh, wow, that's pretty. There's a town or something down there. Why don't you just stop in front of me? Thanks. Thank you. Runneby truck ramp. Baltleby. We're out of control. Okay. Yeah. It's hard to set the button and steer at the same time. Now we're doing okay. Runaway truck never coming back. LMAX. Thank goodness for our spectacular transmission. Oh, the cooling trailer ran all night? Yeah. Yep. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, they are. They're very noisy. Very noisy. Very noisy and noisy. Traffic seems to be running kind of slow, so I'm gonna... Oh, another Google vehicle. That's funny. Start picking up speed here, but... Yeah, pretty easy trip. Not a lot of interesting things, though it is pretty. Very dry country. All freeway. Big mountain buttes. Big butte. Is it going to cross a bridge here, maybe? No, just a freeway exit. Got some kind of dealership there. Oh, campers. Our campers, probably little campers in there somewhere. Trying to get it up to 60. Kennewick. Yeah, we're definitely now into Washington State. I don't remember seeing the border, but we probably passed the sign. And I think we're going... Yeah, we're staying... I think we're going to end... Or this is... Wait a minute. Pendleton... Yeah, it's Washington, right. We're going to go north. Into the great wide open. Truck 60. I think we're coming right into Kenny. Oh no, this is so that's Oregon. Now we're in Washington. It was amazing. It was so nice. All right, here's the Columbia River Gorge. We're crossing over, right? Let me think about this. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Astoria's off that way. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it was really nice. 44. Basically, we just hung out. Violet made all kinds of wonderful foods. They made like homemade spaghetti, and then they made Violet made lemon squares and chicken buffalo dip and brownies, like really like melt in your mouth brownies. Violet's a really good cook. She is like, but Evelyn helped too. Like they both worked together to cook it. It was really good. Like those girls like knocked it out of the park. And then we went to like we hung out, we watched movies, we played games together, and then we went to spent the afternoon up at the beach on Saturday, and then played watched movies that night, and then on Sunday we went to toy that Toy Kingdom where they have all those the Lego tanks that I like. Um, so we hung out there, and it was really fun. I got to drive my car. Whoa! I didn't even take a picture. Um, I got to drive. Mark has the same car that I used to have, of course, and I got to drive that around. That was great. I don't know. I opened this up and I don't know. How do I close that? I forget how to do this. There we go. Okay. So yeah. So it was a. Thank you for asking. It was a really nice weekend. So I did find out that Ryan rummaged through my stuff though down the basement, and they had some issues with the basement walls. So my airplanes are now scattered all over. I had them nice and neatly like put together like carefully, and now they're just like thrown all over the basement. So I am gonna find some storage here before I go up again next time. And when I come back, I'm gonna bring all my airplanes back. So I'm gonna try to get. I think I can get them all in the truck, no problem. But I'm gonna bring all my stuff back and put them in storage here. Not his fault. Just that's it's you got a basement and it's a basement. But I talked to Cliff, and yeah, he said I can store stuff at the school, at the bus depot, because there's like, it's an old factory facility, like a distribution center, that they turned into a school bus repair center. But like, they've only got like 10 buses, so most of it's empty. It's got a bunch of empty offices. He's like, you can just put it in the offices up there. I'm like, all right. Yeah, I mean that's the same thing here, mostly because it's rock. They can't do it any. Oh, I got to go left here. Ooh. Hello, officer. No, I didn't do this last minute. Hi, that was planned. Oh, look at this bridge. And it's the Columbia River again. And there's the Cascades to the north. So pretty. Easy driving. I did find my track IR. I think I just drove down the wrong driveway. Oopsie. But it's it's in pretty rough shape. But I might transfer it up into here and use it because it's funded. It's so much easier to steer with the track IR, like to look around the cabin and stuff. So I might reinstate the tracker. It's like one more thing to plug in. But I have lots of USB spots, so it's my USB-C ports that I'm almost out of. The regular USBs, I got tons. Let's see, where am I knew the spot was on this. I think it's on the other side. Nope, there we go. Where's this going? I drove past it, but I don't see where it is now. It's on the other side. Oh no, it's here. Shoot. I thought it was on the other side of that center Enterpriser trailer. These are the voyages of this road truck Chapman prize. Stardate September 5th, 2025. September 6th? This day is the 6th? I think it is the 6th. Almost got it. Straighten out a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Eep. Eep. It's a pretty day in Kennewick. 7th. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that makes sense because Tuesday's the 9th when the Farm Sim DLC. They always release on Tuesday. Oh, stop! Whoa! Why does it start rolling? Jeez. Almost bashed the trailer into the back. Yikes. All right, give me 1 second here. Now we're going to head to Europe to drive a European truck. A European truck. So hold on tight. All right, so we have our big truck, our big European truck now. We're on the other side of the world. And we are picking up a nothing. We're picking nothing up. We're going to pick up a dump truck and take it all the way south through the bottom of Greece to the island of Rhodes. Appropriately. Oh, Lord, no. We have to... Apparently, we have to take a boat to Rhodes. Ironically. Taking a boat to the Rhodes. I'm doing well, Bryce. How about yourself? This truck is so beefy sounding. Whoa. Yes, but in Europe they wouldn't. I'm trying to keep it somewhat, even though it bothers the heck out of me because I have no idea. I think it's like half, so it'd be like if it's 600 kilometers, it's going to be like 300 miles, right? So, roughly. So I can manage it, but I know what you're saying. Like it would be, that's not it. Where's this thing that we're supposed to tow? Hold on. Let's get the camera. Let's get the drone up. I thought that was it, but it's not. Oh, it's over there. How did I... Oh, okay. It happens to all of us. Bordeaux done went. Who's Bordeaux? Bright, early in the morning, he gets his country Cadillac, drives all the way to collect his money. When he walks and he tells the lottery man, hey, I'm Bordeaux, the lottery winner. Here, collect my money. The lottery man tells him, well, Mr. Bordeaux, it doesn't work like that. You have to have the whole amount. You can, oh, yeah. But we will pay you $500,000 for a year for the... Wait, it disappeared. $500,000 a year. Yeah. It cut off. Yeah, get the... Oh! I was reading the joke, and look what you did! You killed me. Thank God this truck is tough. I'm sure that would have been like $1,000 bumper replacement. Come on, baby. Nope. Shiitake mushrooms. There we go. Yes, the Powerball is way up there. I know Mark's trying to win it. He hasn't won yet. I'll be sure to not tell everyone, because I think they said the number one thing that you're supposed to do if you win the lottery, you're not supposed to tell anybody, because then like it'll literally ruin your life. And then you only get half that. Whoever wins it will get what? Like at 1.9 or 1.8 billion, they'll probably get like 800 million. Or maybe 900 million. Which, if you took the lump sum, that's still an insane amount of money. See, I don't want to wait 20 years to get it. The man tries to calm Bordeaux down. That's how the lottery works. If that's the way y'all want to be, just never mind. Oh. Here's your ticket. Give me my $1 back. Oh my God. Oh wait, did I go the wrong way? Oh, dang it. Your joke has gotten me into more trouble. Oh geez, I hope I can get through this way. Okay, I can. Good. Woo. Oh, I think this is the way you're supposed to come in the first place. Right, right. We're going to take half of that for ourselves. We've already collected way more than that in the fees that we made selling the tickets, but we're going to take half of that. It's just crazy. But any prizes that you win, yeah, like if you go to the Price is Right or whatever, I don't know. Are there even game shows anymore? I don't know. There used to be. Like if you won money in a game show, you had to pay taxes on the stuff that you won. So if you won a brand new car, you had to pay taxes on that car before you could take it home. Still a great deal because, you know, it's like a $10,000, you know, or $20,000 car. Well, nowadays, $45,000 car. Pay a couple $1,000s in taxes and get a car. But oh, did they? Oh. Or is this a joke? Yeah, yep. Any winnings that you get from game shows, you have to pay the tax before they give you the prize. You have to pay it, like any of those politicians do. None of them pay taxes. Oh, they pay taxes on things they have to, but anything that they don't. I mean, that's how business works. All businesses are like that, small and big. If there's a loophole, are you going to pay it? If I can find a way around not paying my taxes, shoot, that reminds me, I got to do my taxes. If I can find a way around not paying taxes, I'm not going to pay them. Why would I? Ugh. because most of it's going to be, you know, scam usage anyway. Supposedly no, it's, oh my gosh. That one last night won't get the rest of his winnings. Wait, what do you mean he put all his stuff on credit? Like he went out and like credit carded his way into bankruptcy, so now he's gonna go bankrupt too? Oh, I agree, but once again, if the law allows it, that's not. You're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying cheat and don't pay your taxes. That's a misunderstanding. What I'm saying is, if I can find a loophole in the law that legally allows me to not pay the taxes, why would I pay the taxes? it's different. Oh my gosh, that's so terrible. Oh, 44. What a story. The sun's going down already. We're going to have to stop for overnight here. Right, the rich do it all the time, right? They have people they can pay that know how to hide it, right? And they can afford to do that. I mean, in a sense, we can do it a little bit, you know, like you pay there's things that you can, like your 401k that are pre-tax shelters. And if you do it right, then you can avoid paying taxes altogether when you transfer it out. But it's tough. Yeah, it's like at some point, it comes to an end when people just get so sick of it, they won't do it anymore. So, oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, as you can see here, I just might. Okay, we need to get fuel. So we're going to pull in here. I think I get gas first and then we can sleep, but I'm not sure. But if we miss the first sleep zone, we can always swing around and get to the other ones. All right. The fuel tank is full. Mr. Musk and his no income. Yeah, we're going to have to go down to the next spot because this, that happens, yeah. That's how billionaires go bankrupt sometimes because they have it all tied up in their businesses. And then all of a sudden the business goes under and oh boy. Trucks in this lane. Okay. So I think we were, if I'm not mistaken, we were in Albania, but we might have been in Serbia, and now we're crossing the border into Greece. This truck in front of us, Schmitz. Schmiltz? That's one of the trailer companies, isn't it? Schmitz. Right? Kmart, Sears, Blockbuster Video. Behemoth. I wonder what YouTube's next. Yikes. Get yourself ready to not rely on YouTube income. It's going to happen eventually. Though, in all fairness, it's lasted a really long time. rest area here? Yeah, it is. Okay. I think this is where we're supposed to park, and if it's not, we're going to make it up. Okay, brake on. Neutral. Engine off. And let's go to CP. Oh, time to get up. And she's in drive. Ruth C just made $37,000. I've got so many trucks in this game that my ticker tape is always rolling. Hello, Mr. Spiral Stairs. Ta-da! Oh, there is no Blockbuster video. It's gone. That's what he was saying. These are all things that were never supposed to fail, but they're gone. They are gone. Doing well, Mr. Stairs. How about you? Oh, they put the sign down on my truck. Watch it! I think Sears is still around, aren't they? Are they completely defunct now? Kmart's mostly gone. There's a few Kmart's left, I think. Some epic wow. Sometimes, but sometimes they can't. Oh, epoch. Okay. Epic. So he bought it out, but I mean, Sears had quite a thing going for a long time, you know. All right, we've crossed into Greece. Speed limit's 80, so I'll set our cruise control at 70. Ask JC. JC, whatever happened to pennies? Once again, they're still around. I actually got my work pants from JC Penney's. My pants. Yes, but then I lost them. I don't know where they are, so I've been wearing jeans. I finally bought some new pants from DXL. They should be here tomorrow. Macy's, yeah. Yeah, Amazon's killed everybody pretty much. We are going to be turning to the right. I think we need to be in this lane. No, it's saying get over, so. Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! That was close. I mean, I would say yes, you can. It's pretty much the same thing, just different trucks, different roads. I was actually playing ATS before. I'm doing a video for YouTube where I'm doing about an hour trip in each one. Though this trip might take a little bit longer. ETS 2 is great, though. However, you're so far behind the DLC curve that you're gonna. If you want to get all of the countries, you're going to be spending some money because there's so many countries out right now. But between the two, I mean, it's got its own feel. It's a little bit more low speed, because you're going to be the roads are a lot narrower, curvier, like they are in Europe. So you have to get used to a lot of changes, speed limit changes. I mean, obviously, Jay. Jay, you stated the obvious. But the lot of different trucks to pick from, very different look. And the cities are beautiful. A lot of mountain ranges, a lot of like lakes, rivers, valleys. A lot of back roads driving, more so than ATS, I think. So it's very enjoyable. 60 here. Hey, you're welcome. I think you'll like it though. If you like American Truck Simulator, I can't imagine you not liking this game. Yeah, they're going to be pickup trucks in ATS, which doesn't make any sense to me. But they're going to be doing coach buses. What they should have done in ATS is add expedition trucks, like box trucks. Instead, they went for like an F-150 and a Dodge Charger set. And I'm kind of like, I don't understand. I mean, it'll be cool. But it's kind of, it doesn't make sense. Here, getting buses makes sense because busing is huge in Europe. Like bus routes are giant. So, and they go all over the different countries. So it makes sense to have buses in Europe, but it doesn't make, I mean, I guess there'll be jobs and stuff though, I guess, for the pickup trucks. So that'll be cool. I don't think so, Jay. Unless you're playing multiplayer. Sorry. So yeah, rules that are a little different in England or in Europe than America. They don't have any turn on reds. So red light means stop. There is no like, oh, by the way, you can go after you stop. That's not a thing. Obviously, traffic in the circle has the right of way. Traffic coming into the circle does not have the right of way. This is my first time going in through Greece. I've been through the cities on the other coast, but I've never been through the whole state before. The whole country. Looks real pretty. Right, yep. Ton of roundabouts. A lot of roundabouts in Europe. The trucks, they get a lot more decoration than the American trucks do. All kinds of lights for the bars and beams and stuff, and they do that in real life too. If you go over to Europe, the trucks get a lot of decoration. People love to decorate their trucks. I'm not sure. I think I need to be in the left lane. Yeah, I do. I'll get over. There we go. Oops. Joystick steering. Why am I slowing down so much? There we go. I wonder. I'm interested to see how they do it. I would imagine with the bus stations, they're going to make bus stations all over Europe, or like maybe road stops. I know, like in England, like when I was over there, they have a lot of bus stations. So you'll go in and there'll be like 10 buses waiting at the station in a U-shaped parking lot, and you go in the middle. There's a building in the middle, and then you go. It tells you the bus for New Hampshire, New Yorkshire leaving at 2 o'clock. Bus for Edinburgh leaves at 3 o'clock. And then they'll warn you like, now 10 minutes till departure, and you go and get on the platform, get your bags loaded in, and head off. Because Moni and I would take those sometimes. Like one time, when she came over with me, hey, have a good night, Bryce. when she came back home with me, we flew out of Newcastle, and then flew to Ireland, and then the next day we flew from Ireland to the States. But we took a bus from Middlesbrough to Newcastle. So that was cool. Newcastle's beautiful. I guess it's a rough town, but it's real pretty. Obviously, really old architecture, big hills. I thought it was neat. Ireland is gorgeous. I'll tell you what, man. Dublin was absolutely beautiful. The weather was like the night we got there. It was real overcast, but it cleared up that next day, and it was really pretty. I almost didn't make that. The DEA got involved. Watch this guy. He's gonna go in. He's going. You ready for it? He didn't do it. I was waiting for him to smack into the side of the truck. Oh my God, this is narrow. Oh my gosh, how long is this? That's a big construction. Look how pretty this is. Speed limit at 80, so we'll put it at about 65. Oh, I gotta slow down. Whoa. Truck's right lane? What did it say? Oh, the radio. I'm gonna go through the radar lane. Am I allowed to? Oh, yes. Give me 1 second here. Let me wait till I get to this sign. Before I press the button, we'll look at it. That's hilarious, Yorgel. All right, so it's gonna be. Here's the inside of the truck, and this is there's the bed. Not huge. It's not like the American campers. They don't have as much room in their trucks. Though some of them are a little bit more luxe than others. But they don't have cabins like we do. They just have a bed. Yep, toll booths. A lot of toll booths in this game. Europe has a lot of toll roads. A lot of border crossings too, yeah. I like the border crossings. They're fun. Annoyingly, yes. Yeah, Jay doesn't like them, apparently. That's the truck. And we're hauling a dumper. So this truck is made by MAN, or MAN. It's German. You have MAN, you have DAF, which is made, it's Dutch, but it also shares parts with some Russian trucks. If you play Farm Sim or any of those other games, SnowRunner, you'll have some DAF trucks in there, but they're the Russian equivalent, which is, no, not Iveco. Iveco's a separate brand. Iveco's English and Italian. They're in here. Scania, Volvo, Renault. Who else is in here? I'm trying to think of the other brands that are in here. There's a lot of brands, and most of the brands have at least 2 different models, if not more. It's probably like 17 or 18 different trucks you can buy. No, Tatra's one that shares parts with DAF. That is correct. No, Renault makes some good trucks. They actually have the Renault T is a really good truck. I'm sure I'm missing some other ones. A lot of ferry boats throughout Europe, so like we're heading to a ferry boat on this one. We're gonna basically travel all the way through Greece, and then on the south end we're gonna pick up a ferry boat to the island that we're delivering to, the Isle of Rhodes. Not to be confused with Sting's Island of Souls, where you die, or that's where you go when you die. That Newcastle ship without coals that will sail, or that with coals that will sail to the Isle of Souls. Anyway. Yeah, the one thing that you deal with when you have the manufacturers involved is that they don't want to show their trucks banged up. I don't know how SnowRunner got the license to do it. Maybe because they use a lot of older trucks, ones that they're not for sale anymore, but they do a lot of newer stuff too now, like Western Star, some of those Kenworth and Peterbilts are newer stuff that there's the Western Stars they're definitely still selling, but I don't know about the other ones. International too, though. International lets them show their trucks get beat up. Freightliner. But I do wish there was physical damage in both the games. So when you smash the bumper, you can go, oh, crap. And then pay thousands of dollars to get it fixed or leave it. I always get a kick out of, and I haven't seen him in a while, and I think he went to jail. That guy from America, or Australian trucker, his name was Turbo, and he's a total idiot. And he went out and bought that new Western Star and put these really expensive lights on the front of it, and then he takes it down these corrugated roads. Then he's all pissed off that the lights fell off. He's like, "Oh, these are like $8,000 lights," and I'm like, "You idiot!" You put him on the truck and then take it on a corrugated road at 45 miles an hour. He's like, blah, 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 and the lights pop off. He's always having stuff. You can tell he doesn't know what he's doing. And he's teaching a class, and they show a video clip of him teaching a class to other truckers on how to be an Outback trucker. I'm like, do not go to that guy's class. He does not know what he's doing. Steve Graham, yes. There's a couple. I can't think of their name. It's like a middle-aged guy and a younger girl that are married. They're married, and they're really good at like back roads type stuff. Russell McDonough, he's pretty good at it. I think he calls himself Russell Crusher now for some reason. So he's stupid. Russell Crusher. He's gotten into some legal troubles too. I think he and his wife, somebody got onto his property, because of the show, and they were giving themselves a tour of the property, and they asked them to leave, and they wouldn't leave, so his wife shot them or something. They lived, but there was a lawsuit, and I think they got in trouble, if I remember right. Don't bother Russell. Leave him alone. But in all fairness, they were trespassing. It's leave the poor guy alone. But whatever you do, don't take Outback lessons from what's his face. So we've gotten out into the country a little bit more here. This is real pretty, though. We're We're heading towards Athens. We're doing good on fuel. This truck has a pretty small tank. That's my only complaint with it. I'm constantly having to fill it up. We're already like almost at a half a tank. How pretty this is, though. It's greasy. I see a toll booth up ahead. Ooh, there's a lake up there. Wow, that's beautiful. Wonder what lake or body of water that is. Slowing it down. Well, there's a... Is that a border flag? What? No. That's the Grecian flag. Hold on a second. We've been in Greece, right? Yeah. There's Thessalonica. Yeah, we started in... This was... that's Albania. Yeah, so Thessalonica, Larissa... And we're now, we're coming on Lamia. Okay, and then Athens. Okay, that makes sense. Looks like we got a couple more toll booths to go through. Oh, that's so pretty. It gets really narrow at Thermopylae. For those of you that didn't get the reference, he's talking about the battle of the, if you guys have ever seen the movie 300, where the 300 Greeks held off the... What army was it? Was it the Assyrian army? Oh, well that sucks. It's good to see you. That's the wrong button. That's my cruise control. Persians, yeah, yep, that was it. And the 300 soldiers, it was a real narrow spot. They were able to hold them off with superior armor and technique for long enough, I think, for them to get an army raised. I don't know. I don't remember the whole true story. I think eventually they did get flanked and killed, but they held it long enough. Oh, sorry, I'm drinking from my bottled water and I just dropped my cap on the floor, which means everything fell apart. I almost drove off the road. Oh, this is so pretty. See, I love driving through these countries because they are like all of these Balkan countries are just gorgeous. Albania, Serbia, and a lot of those countries don't have freeways. They're mostly back roads. So this is real pretty, but it's all freeway. But when you get into those countries, it's back roads, and it's really cool. Little castles and stuff everywhere. Heading towards Athena. The goddess of love. Big mountain. Don't think about it. I don't know if you guys can hear the truck as loud as I can, but it sounds great. Well, if you're gonna get it during a holiday, because then all the maps and stuff will be cheaper. That's probably your best bet, is to get it when it's on sale, because sometimes they have huge deals where the game's like $4 and you get like 10 DLCs with it. So look for the bundles and then get the rest. I'm gonna put this out there though; it's worth it. If you love American Truck Simulator, I do feel like it's totally on par with. I left it for a while, and I'm like, you know, the trick with this game, that if you want to really enjoy it, this is going to sound weird, drive slower. If you go the speed limits, you're going to find yourself flying off the road all the time. And it becomes frustrating, and it doesn't quite feel realistic. What I found with this game is if you go about 10 or 15 kilometers an hour below the speed limit, it actually feels like you're driving in Europe. And it's great. The dang tolls, yeah. So keeping it at a little bit lower speed kind of helps it pass a little slower. It makes it feel a little bit more realistic. So you like flying off the roads? Yeah. You will. If you go the speed limit, you will. But I think, honestly, I mean, I love it. Obviously, America. I like the America defeat the America to Futabuncha. American Simulator to me feels a little bit more realistic if you're traveling at speed. But this one, if you slow it down, it feels just as good. And to be honest, some of the scenery is prettier. There's just so many beautiful places in Europe. America's got them too, but there's a lot of, like, I don't want to say dead space, but obviously when you're out west, it's absolutely stunning all the time. But when you get out into the eastern part of the United States, it starts, you know, these maps that have come out recently, it's not quite as beautiful to drive through. Yeah, it is. I agree. ATS does seem to have a little bit of an edge. So now that I'm playing this, I'm not sure I see that edge anymore. I think they've updated the engine on this one too. So it may not be, as I'm looking now, like it doesn't feel as cartoony to me as it used to. These, like, the lighting and stuff they fixed. So I think they're on the same engine now. One of the things that makes it look a little, I believe, and once again, you'd have to look this up to make sure I'm right. I think the Europe map is on a little bit of a different scale than the United States map. So it's like I don't know how they measure, but it's like 133rd on this one. And on the United States map, it's like 125th. So the American maps tend to be a little larger. But I could be wrong about that. Yeah, I would hop on again and take a look, because I feel like the graphics are on par with each other now. I don't see a difference. They're just as sharp. They've definitely updated all the trucks so that they're the high-def models now, because there was a while where, like, the older trucks looked like crap. And like the cockpits weren't as high detailed, but they've updated all of that, and so now it's on, like, the trucks they all look the same. They all look good. So the more I've played it, the more I'm like, I forgot how good this game was, and actually, in some ways, I'm starting to feel like it's better than American Truck Simulator, just because it has so much more content. And a lot of the content's like this, where, like, look at this. Everywhere we go, it's just absolutely gorgeous. You know, and that is Europe. A lot of mountain ranges and stuff. Whereas America's got a lot of flat spots. In real life, it does too. So, yeah, exactly. And they've also gone back through and like redone Germany and redone a lot of the original map so that it's up to the modern standards. So they did do that. So that might also be you may not have played since they did the internal refresh, like for the base states. But I still like the DLC states better. They are prettier because Germany is kind of like the mid United States. It's just kind of a lot of it's flat and boring. Some of it's stunningly beautiful, like down by Switzerland and stuff. But the northern part of Germany is flat. Oh, his truck's behind me. I'm losing speed up these hills. That's why. Wait for the awning. Yeah, I stremmed early today because I have to do. Well, I'm supposed to do some laundry tonight, but we'll see. I think I need to because I don't think I have any socks left. So, I'm sorry. Now that we're talking about it. But anyway, in all fairness, Greece is also the newest state to come out for this game. So my wife bought this for me about 2 weeks ago. So this is their newest DLC. Now, I don't know how long. I think it's been out for a couple months, but we need to stop for free. Fool. Midas. Woo! Wait, I can't see. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Wait, is this not a gas stop? Oh. Or is it? Let's drive over this curb. Oops. There is gas, but it's at the other end. Okay. Am I supposed to go this way? Am I? Maybe. Whoa. Okay. Right? Iowa, yeah. I mean, oh, beautiful state. It's like when I drive. It's not. The drive home from here to Ohio is not too bad. It's sort of boring, though. Yeah, look, a field of corn. Oh, look, another field of corn. That's why I don't, like, mostly when I'm trucking, if I'm going to pick where I'm going to go, I'm going to stay out west. Because it's pretty out west. That's where all the scenery is. Kentucky was pretty. I drove through Paducah, and that was really pretty, that area. There's a big river with a giant bridge you go over. That was real pretty. That's pretty. And then, of course, coming into Cincinnati is really cool. Over the Ohio River. And then the freeway takes you right along the front of the city. It's really cool. Like it follows the river up high. So you're like 150 feet above the river, flying along a city front. Like it's really neat the way they did it. Oops, too fast. Okay, I see. I almost did that when we moved. I kind of, in my Arthur grow up and stop being such a. Uh, oh, there you go, cameo. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea, Yargle. That's interesting. I never really paid attention to that. Maybe they did something. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ted? Steve-O. Looks like we're getting off here. I was busy reading comments and almost drove off the road. I had a mental hissy fit when we lost our house and everything. And I had to tear down my and I still have it, but I had to tear all that stuff down and put it at my son's house. Steering wheels, shifter, all my stuff. And so I was like, I'm not going to play this game again until I get my stuff set up again. Well, I could only wait for so long, and then I started missing it. And I'm like, well, I'll see how it is with the joystick. And honestly, it's not that bad with a joystick. It really isn't. So here we are. And I'm glad I did, because I love these games. So that's funny. I didn't even know it was in Iowa, but welcome, Raiders. Now, the one game I'm not going to play until I am back in my house and back in a house and set up out of this camper. I am going to play. I haven't played Flight Sim. I tried to play it with my joystick, and it was an awful experience. It's so bad with a controller, and it's barely flyable. And so I was just like, nah, this one I'm really gonna wait. So I put it away. So, plus that game has such a high hard drive cost. It's like 200 gigabytes. It's like, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, I agree, CT. I think we're getting close to the ferry dock. Now, interestingly, their lights here aren't going yellow first. So maybe they're doing away with that in Greece. In England, they still do it. Oh, no. Yellow when it turned red, but... Sorry about the brake slam there. And we are almost into Athens. This looks pretty. Oh no, that one did yellow first. Weird. That's strange. The one off the freeway didn't, but that one did. As we pass through the hamlet of Athens. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Oh, congratulations, Mr. Teds. The good, the bad, and the ugly. What do they call that? What kind of standoff is that again? It's not a Mexican standoff. I forget what they call that. No, see, now that one didn't do it. Weird. When you have three guys in a standoff, I forget what they call it. Wait, I have two what? Not one? Wait, what? What? Yeah, the Mexican standoff, right? Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, not to be repeated, yes. This is so pretty in here. Look at this town. A truel. I love that. Oh, I see. Okay. So is this the Mediterranean? The Mediterranean. I think we're passing the Mediterranean Sea here. Oh, there's a fortress there. That's cool. Like super vintage battlements. Oh, it's so cool. Idaho and Greece. That's tonight's double feature. Ah! Kind of busted that light. Oh, yes. Here's where the ocean liners are and the ferry boats. Man, could you, all right, we'll see ya. I will do so. Man, I wonder, is it the same, like, is it uber expensive to live, like, near the coast in Greece? Or in some of these European countries? It probably is, like, the same as the United States. That's how they do it over there. Yeah. That's why they put them on both sides, though. So that regardless of which side you're on, you have one in front of you. Like in America, if we did that, because they only have them on one side, you wouldn't see the other one if you pulled up too close. But yeah, that's how they do it. See how that light's up there too? There's a, well, it's behind my mirror, but there's a light right there too for that traffic. Yeah, so you pull right up to the light, you can see it. Which way am I supposed to go? Get out of here. Mosquito back here. I hate mosquitoes. With all my heart and soul and mind. Looks like I have to go left. I saw a camera thing around here somewhere, but I wanted to... The Battle of Salamis. 450 BC. Wow. Talk about history. Looks like I've got to go here. Yeah, they could have done that, right? Yeah. But no, that's how it is here. Yep. In Europe, that's how they do it. Did I pull on the wrong side, or... Oh, no, there it is up there. Okay. How cool is that? I know, right? Right, Mr. Ted? I think it's still going to be a while. Like, did they announce when they were doing it? It's gotten to be nighttime. I can't see my keyboard. Let's see. E. There we go. And enter. And now we're going to... Sailing. Oh, we get to pick our destination. Arius. No. We're going to Rhodes. $1,800. 13 hours later. Wow, that's a long ferry drive. A long and relaxing drive. I think I'm going straight ahead. So we are now on the Isle of Rhodes. I don't know if Rhodes is part of Greece. I would assume it is. Probably a holding of Greece. But I'm not sure. But let's see. Hang on. I want to see the... See there. That's the wrong camera. There we go. I just want to see the boat. Yeah, that's really cool. The front opens up. Like, how cool is that? Anyway. I think he had the right of way. That poor Alfa Romeo. Yeah, this would be like $1 million properties right here, probably. All the rich people in the world probably live here. Look at how pretty this is. Dodecanese? Dodecanese? Right. No, they're junk, but they're cool. Alfa Romeos are known for their absolutely terrible reliability. Like, literally cars breaking down as you leave the dealership. But they're cool. And then in Europe, they're not that expensive. It's funny, like in America, like we look at those cars and go, ooh, expensive European, and over there it's like, you know, the only cars that are really expensive are like the high-end Mercedes and Porsches and stuff like that. But most of the cars that we consider luxury cars are just kind of like, that's what everybody drives. Though they do kind of have, like, over in England, like you don't see Kia a lot, but what you do see is this is Skoda, which is a Czech company, I believe, or Polish. It's Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic. Well, they also have Ford Pintos. Yeah, they've got a Ford, and then Chevy is Opel, and Ford is considered kind of a mid-level brand. Yeah, it's like, but yeah, you have, you know, Renault, Peugeot, Seat, and then those are kind of the big makers. You have, and then Skoda, but Skoda, I would say that you see a lot of Skodas, and they're nice. They're kind of, it reminds me of Kia a lot. Like, oh, everybody, that's the cheap car that people go to. If you want a nice car that's not ridiculously expensive, you get a Skoda. They're not super reliable, but they have good warranties and stuff. Like, it's really pretty much the same thing as Kia or Hyundai. And then, of course, Volkswagen, BMW, Mercedes. A lot of their models are just models. Like, they're not, it's different. They're not, like, luxurious. Oh, yeah, Peugeot's definitely in the UK. What I like seeing when I was over there, like a lot of Moni's neighbors had like that older Peugeot 206. It was a very popular car, but it was also like a big rally car. Like they you know, the 206 was like 2 or 3 really good drivers drove them, and they were it was a cool little car. Not quite as exciting in street dress, but still a neat car. Oh, this is really pretty. This is like Florida. La Mediterranee. Both. Um, it just depends on the department. I've seen them drive. I've seen them drive all kinds of different brands. I forget who makes the cabs, but in London they actually have cabbies, like special cabs that are made by a cab company. I forget who makes them. I think it's an English company, but they're real rounded looking. They're pretty cool looking, but they're specifically like cabs. Oh, Nissan. Okay, yeah, you see Nissan over there. You don't see a lot of Hondas and Toyotas. They're there, but you don't see like in America, everybody drives Hondas and Toyotas. Over there, it's not, because I think there's so many different people to pick, like cars to pick from. You just don't see them as much. Another thing you obviously don't see much of are pickup trucks, like full size pickups. It's really rare to see a pickup. When I was over there one time, there was a Toyota Tundra in the parking lot at the grocery shop, and my stepdaughter Emily was like, she's like, "Oh my gosh, a pickup truck!" It's so funny. Like, she's like, "Look at that! It's a pickup truck." You just don't see them there very often. That's funny. You don't think they drive like Range Rovers instead. A lot of Land Rovers and Range Rovers for the old truck, the old pickup truck. Oh my God, the mosquitoes are back in here again. What the heck? Yeah, they have diesel. I mean, most cars have a diesel option available over there. Like you can get like a. I don't know if you can get the Ford. I'm pretty sure they have a diesel Focus, or at least at some point offered it. A diesel Fiesta. Right, exactly. Right, yeah. There's the deliveries around here somewhere. I can't. My map is too indistinct. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to deliver this. Looks like we're getting real close, though. Looks like this going to a private residence. Did I pass it? Hold on. I gotta figure out which map. Yeah, this one. What? Sorry. Sorry. I guess we're taking a new passage for the end of the video. I gotta come back around. Let's see. Yeah, it's a construction. But this is cool, actually. We found a secret route. Where does it go? No one knows. We're going up a big hill. Slow down. Whoa, this is a... Wow. It's constructible. Let's see this. Well, we've reached the end of the road. Let's see. We're on the island of Rhodes. The monastery of Agios Nectarios. Oh, pretty. That's cool. Some Franciscan Grecian monks. Oh, that's neat little, neat little. Oh, there's a kitty cat. Oh, a kitty cat meow. And a little coffee place for those visiting the monks. Oh, right. Yeah. The turnouts. Yeah, you don't. They have them some in America, but not a whole lot. In the game, I'm talking. In real life, you have those, the passing lanes. Uh-oh, the baby woke up. It's fuss time. There's a European coupe right there. Little Volkswagen. Okay, we get it. Back to the truck. All right, let's see if we can get back down the hill. It's gonna be tight. Tight. Ah! Oh! You about took my beard off. This has the swing wheels on the trailer. That was yeah, literally a close shave. Holy shnikey. That was there was a hey grunt. There was a high pucker factor. Yes, right. I've got my brights on because I like the look of having all my lights on. Now this game, you have to. I don't know if it does in an ATS or not, but if you have lights along the top, like the fog lights, if you want them on, you have to have your brights on. Mountain roads going uphill. Correct. Yes. Yeah. That is correct. Oh yeah. Baby's crying. Mosquitoes attacking. Get out of here, you friggin' mosquito. The dog is bothering the baby. And she's just waking up. So she's. It's gonna be a fun night. With the cranky baby crying all night. There's the entrance. We just drove past it last time. I was expecting it to be at the end of the road, not... Oh. Yes. Yes, they do. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually. Don't scrape that. Okay. This needs to be parked here. Okay. Can I get far enough past it? I don't think I can. Yeah, but even then, I think with the number of mosquitoes that we have, it's almost impossible to... I can't see. It's gotten dark. I can't see my buttons. There we go. Yeah, mint. Supposedly they don't like mint. I'm gonna... There goes my mirror. Okay, this isn't gonna work, so we're gonna... Peppermint is real good. And they don't like it, but like lots of bugs don't like peppermint. I don't know why that is, but because it's so sweet. All right, I'm going to have to go outside to my, because the mirrors aren't sufficient on this game. They're too little. So I'm going to go outside to my outside view. 1, 2, there we go. And we'll back it up. Put her in reverse. There we go, Chucky. I like peppermint. It's good for an upset stomach. This is that wiggly trailer. I hate these, backing these up. They're great for going around corners, but when you're trying to back up, it's really hard to get them in the spot accurately because they turn themselves. So see, it overturned, and so now I'm like way off. God dang it. It did more turning than I wanted it to do. I might get it this time. Oh, stop. I hate these trailers. Just go straight. I love peppermint patties. Amen. All right, we got it. Good enough. Good enough. For you is good enough. For me. Big tall man, you missed out. You just pulled the IROC. By the way, sorry, I had something like private I needed to talk to Bin about last night, so I didn't mean to cut you off last night, tall man. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I had fun. I don't know why it won't. I didn't want to go in here. Brush your teeth. That's so funny. Oh, I love peppermint. Oh, hang on. Oh, you're on cold meds. Oy. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video as we toured Greece. That was fun. It was a real beautiful drive from the north to the south. And then we also did a little bit of American trucking earlier. With that, I am going to go have dinner, do some laundry, and go to bed. Hopefully you guys, let's chat. Oh, there you go. Well, I'm glad you got it all working. Everybody have a great night. If you enjoyed the content, please feel free to buy me a coffee or sub or however you want to do it. But the coffee does help us keep things running. Anyway, have a great night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.